Welcome to Partnering with AI, Smarter Student Writing. If you work in alternative education, you already know most students aren't sitting quietly in rows writing essays on demand. They're juggling jobs, anxiety, credits, or even burnout. And it's likely that you've got just 10 or 15 minutes, if you're lucky, to help them move forward. Let's talk about how to use AI not to replace writing, but to support thinking so students can build clarity, confidence, and real skills. Here's what we're actually seeing in the trenches. Students copy the prompt, paste it into AI, and turn in the result. The writing looks fine, but it's not in their own voice. And if you ask them what it means or why they believe it, they tend to freeze. That shortcut skips the part that matters: thinking, choosing, revising. But even in short check-ins, we can teach students to use AI as a tool, not a substitute. With just a few good moves, we can teach students how to use AI to think more clearly, not just write faster. When a student says, "I don't know what to write," they probably shouldn't start with AI. Instead, let's start with them. Ask, "What do you think?" Even a little. And then you can get into the why. Now, they've got enough to work with AI like this. "I'm writing about topic. I think it's good, bad, important, because reason. Can you help me turn that into a stronger argument that shows both sides?" This helps them see their own thinking as valid and gives them something specific to build on. Next, AI can help them organize those thoughts. A student can ask, "Can you help me turn these ideas into a basic outline?" Or, "Can you work with me to make a pros and cons list for this topic?" AI can quickly shape a simple plan, which might just be enough to help students get unstuck and start writing. Now that the student has a general thought, they can ask AI to help continue thinking in order to revise it. Here's a couple of prompt ideas. "Here's my rough thesis." Insert your idea here. "Can you help me improve it and ask me why questions along the way, so these are my own thoughts? Can you work with me to shorten this without losing meaning?" The key here is that the student still owns the content. AI just helps shape it. That's growth, not outsourcing. Here's where things get tricky. AI is designed to be helpful. So if it doesn't know something, it makes a good guess. Confidently. We call that false confidence. AI doesn't lie on purpose, but it doesn't admit when it's wrong either. That's why students should never take AI's facts at face value. Students should be trained that if it gives a statistic, study, quote, or date, verify it. Google it. If it sounds too perfect, double check. We've provided a handout for you on false confidence, and you'll find a link to this document in the description below. These 4 moves are simple, fast, and flexible. They work in short sessions, one-to-one check-ins, and independent study models. You don't need a whole class period to build better writing. You just need good questions and a little guidance. We know that you know good writing doesn't come from better tech. It comes from better thinking. And when we teach students how to use AI to think more clearly rather than just to finish faster, we're helping them build skills that actually last. In addition to our handout on false confidence, we've put together a student handout on using AI to help you write. You'll find a link to this document in the description below as well. Thank you so much for taking the 5 minutes to chat with us about partnering with AI. Have a wonderful day.